Hi everyone, it's Louise with louisemckayart and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be working on some coasters and we're doing it a little bit differently. I'm using Color to Go and a blue pillow, and each of these coasters will be created with several swipes. And just so you know, this whole video will be either voiced over or music, since I had music playing in the background as I was recording this. My intention wasn't ever to really share this, but I thought these came out so well I would. So here's the pillow, and this is Georgian Bay by Color to Go from Sherwin-Williams. So for me, you don't typically see me use a lot of Sherwin-Williams because where I buy it, it's thinner than my normal pillow paint. If you just decant your paint and let the air get to it a couple days, it'll thicken up. Some of you may recall I have done this technique several times on canvases. I am sharing above video 568 and 560 for your reference. I figured since I already had the paint, I would just go ahead and use it on coasters. So the first color here I'm putting down is Golden's Carbon Black. And then I'm going to add to it my gold combination, which is Golden's Iridescent Gold and DecoArt's Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. And what I'm going to do now, and especially since these are small, I'm using my smallest palette knife, and I'm going to use Amsterdam's Titanium White with my American Floetrol Cell Activator, and that I do have a creation video for that. It's video 141. I'll link it above if you want to see how I create it and what the recipe is. So I'm just going to load up that palette knife with a little bit of the cell activator, getting it ready to swipe through the two colors that I just laid down on the pillow paint. So my intention here when I set out was to do at least 2 small swipes on these coasters. I end up doing 3 on all of them. But as you see, I've got the angle of the palette knife going, tilted up in the front at about 10 degrees as I swipe it through. And when you do a couple swipes, you'll know you don't want to have a flat palette knife, otherwise your palette knife will dive into the pillow. So you have to have a little bit of an up tilt as you're pushing it through or pulling it through the paint. So here I'm just looking at what I've done and trying to decide where I'm going to go with my next 2 colors. And I'm only going to be using the black and the gold in all these coasters. I know I have all those other colors set out there, but I was in the middle of other creations, so this was just what I decided to do for this particular set. And since I'm essentially doing the same thing this time, and I'm going to repeat the same process a 3rd time, I'm just going to put on a little music and let you watch through the process. Now that I have my 3 swipes down, I'm looking for some opportunity for some scooping and dragging. Now for scoop and drag, you just quite literally scoop your palette knife under the section you want to drag, pull it up and drag it out. You're basically stretching out one of the sections of your swipe or your bloom. And there is no rhyme or reason here, it's just looking at what you've got and deciding how you want the composition to stretch out or fill up the space that you're trying to get filled up. Now I do know I'm going to be spinning this, so it's going to stretch as well, but I just wanted to add a little accent here and there with what I already had. I'm going to put on a little music here as I do a few more. Here I'm just stretching the pillow paint to the edges just before I get ready to spin, so the paint and composition will have a place to flow to. Just making sure my corners are covered before I get ready to spin even more, and then I might cut out a little bit as we go forward. There's a lot of spinning in these creations that I'll cut out, but all I'm doing here is making sure I've got enough paint spun off and the composition stretched as far as I want it to go. So as I continue to spin this out and finish this up, I just want to point you guys to my description. If you click on the title, a drop down will happen and you'll see a description. And in there, I have links to some of the products I use and some of the more helpful type tutorials if you want to check that out. And for all these creations that I create with KS Resin, I have a 10% discount code there as well. You get 10% off and I get 5% back toward my future purchases with KS. So everyone, that's a wrap for this one. And here I'm going to show you the wet results for all the four. I'm really happy with how these turned out. Definitely a different approach to doing coasters for a different look altogether. And coasters really do well for me, and they are a great way to test color palettes before you might want to go bigger onto a larger canvas or whatever you're going to create on. So if you're new here, I'd really ask that you join me, subscribe, hit the bell and all, you'll get all my latest art tutorials. At the end of this video, I'm going to link my coasters playlist where I have almost 130 different coaster creations with different color combinations and different styles. And also, by the way, check out my playlists because I have a lot of different creations with functional art like these coasters, clocks, jars, lazy susans, charcuterie boards, wine glasses, yo-yos even, ornaments. So there's a lot that I have available if you want to check it out for inspiration or ideas. And here I'm showing you how I finish off the back of the coasters, and I'm linking above video 487 where I show you how I stamp and brand my creations in the end. So I think that's all I have for now, everybody. Take care. Till next time.